The cooling system of your car. The cooling system of your car is responsible for keeping the engine from overheating. Without it, you would lose power and have a lot of trouble driving down the road. The cooling system is made up of several parts that work together to keep your car running smoothly. These include the radiator. The radiator's job is to dissipate heat from the engine block so that it can't damage other components or overheat the coolant inside of it. The fluid in the radiator flows through small channels called tubes, where it picks up heat from the engine before returning to circulation through its own large channel, called an outlet pipe. The water pump. This component circulates coolant throughout your vehicle's engine pulleys and cylinders by using a rotating impeller that creates a vacuum effect inside of the pump housing. It does this by drawing in coolant from your engine when it expands after being heated up in order to push it back into circulation again when it contracts when cooled down again. Water pumps tend to wear out pretty quickly due to their essential role in keeping your engine running smoothly but are relatively inexpensive and easy to replace if needed. Thermostat. The thermostat controls how much coolant enters. The cooling system of your car is made up of three major components: the radiator, water pump and thermostat. These components work together to keep your vehicle at the proper temperature. The radiator is a metal container filled with coolant, a mixture of water and ethylene glycol, which absorbs heat from the engine cylinders and carries it away through tubes. The water pump circulates coolant through the engine block, where it absorbs heat from the cylinders, then through the radiator where it releases heat into the air. As long as you have enough coolant in your vehicle, this process keeps your engine at an acceptable temperature. The thermostat controls how fast coolant passes through your radiator by opening and closing like a gate valve when hot coolant flows from your engine block to your radiator, cooling down. When cold coolant flows from the radiator back into the engine block, warming up, the thermostat closes so no more cold liquid passes through until it is warmed up again. This process repeats itself over and over until you turn off your ignition switch or stop driving for an extended period of time. The cooling system of your car is one of the most important systems in your vehicle. It cools the engine and keeps it from overheating. It also helps keep the engine at its proper operating temperature. The cooling system consists of three major components: the radiator, which carries away heat from the engine; the water pump, which circulates coolant through the system; the thermostat, which controls coolant flow by regulating engine temperature,